Here's something incredible about crows. These remarkable birds are not just ordinary creatures. They are true geniuses, displaying intelligence comparable to primates and even young children. Crows can recognize human faces, holding grudges against those who treat them poorly while showing gratitude toward kind individuals. Their cognitive abilities extend beyond mere memory. They are among the non-human species capable of crafting tools. For instance, they bend into hooks, manipulate leaves into scoops, and use sticks to extract insects from difficult-to-reach places. The New Caledonian crow stands out for solving multi-step puzzles that require foresight and planning, showcasing a level of problem-solving skill rarely seen in the animal kingdom. Beyond individual feats, crows communicate effectively in groups using complex vocal signals to issue warnings, strategize ambushes, and share vital information. They even demonstrate the ability to distinguish shapes, colors, and sequences, proving their problem-solving prowess is akin to that of a 5-year-old child. Isn't it fascinating how these feathered masterminds navigate the world with such intelligence? Turns out the truth is that Ngunu Festival thrives. This lively celebration takes place annually during harvest time in Chad, uniting the Gumbai community in a vibrant homage to their ancestors and a heartfelt expression of gratitude for a bountiful harvest. Picture yourself surrounded by colorful traditional dances, as performers donning stunning costumes bring to life the rich culture and history of this remarkable region. The infectious rhythm of djembe drums fills the air, energizing everyone to join in as excitement builds. Ancestral flames flicker thoughtfully throughout the event, symbolizing the enduring connection between the living and those who came before them. Music and song are intricately woven into the festival, allowing generations to share their stories and traditions, echoing the spirit of the community. This gathering transcends mere festivity. It's a critical opportunity for the Gumbai people to instill their rich cultural heritage in younger generations and bolster community bonds. The Ngunu Festival isn't just an event. It's a sensory feast and a powerful testament to the resilience and vibrant spirit of Chad's people. Most people don't know this, but goldfish have great memories. Contrary to popular myth, goldfish are not the forgetful creatures they are often portrayed to be. Research reveals that these fish possess impressive long-term memories, capable of retaining information for as long as 5 months. In controlled studies, goldfish have been trained to perform tasks such as pushing levers for food and recognizing various shapes and colors. Remarkably, they can even anticipate feeding times, suggesting they have an internal clock. Not only do they remember their tank mates, but they can also distinguish between different human caregivers, forming associations between specific individuals and the reward of food. In maze experiments, goldfish demonstrate their memory by navigating pathways to obtain treats, even after weeks of training. This ability illustrates that goldfish possess complex neural functions and a strong sense of curiosity, far exceeding the stereotype of being mindless swimmers. So the next time someone makes a joke about a goldfish's attention span, remember that there's a captivating world of cognition beneath their shimmering scales. Guess what really drives dragonflies to be aerial ninjas? These astonishing insects are some of nature's most skilled hunters, showcasing their exceptional flying abilities in every swoop and turn. Dragonflies possess 4 wings that can operate independently, allowing them to hover, rotate, and dart through the air with unmatched agility. This remarkable design gives these creatures the advantage of nearly 360-degree vision thanks to their massive compound eyes. This unique feature enables them to track prey while simultaneously evading predators, performing acrobatics in midair. With an astonishing success rate of 95%, dragonflies don't merely chase after their meals, they intercept their targets mid-flight, calculating trajectories as though they were aerial mathematicians. Studies in wind tunnels highlighted their impressive ability to anticipate the movements of their prey, deftly adjusting their flight paths for optimal success. They can reach speeds of more than 60 kilometers per hour. Beyond their hunting prowess, dragonflies act as essential allies in our ecosystem, helping to keep pesky mosquito populations in check. Isn't it amazing how these flying ninjas contribute to our health? Can you imagine that opossums fake their own deaths? This fascinating survival tactic involves a dramatic act called thanatosis, where these marsupials enter a trance-like state when threatened. When faced with danger, opossums don't just play dead. They undergo a complete physiological shutdown. Their heart rate plummets to levels that are nearly impossible to detect, rendering them seemingly lifeless. To enhance this convincing act, they release a nauseating odor from their anal glands, mimicking the scent of decay. This stench, combined with their limp bodies, makes predators think twice about approaching, believing the corpse to be either dead or diseased. Remarkably, an opossum can remain in this state for several minutes or even hours, waiting for the threat to pass. After the danger subsides, they gradually recover and stealthily make their escape. This involuntary response, cultivated over millions of years of evolution, showcases a unique strategy of survival in the wild. Isn't it incredible how nature has equipped these creatures with such a dramatic method to avoid becoming another animal's meal? Let's uncover the truth about Hondo's beauty contest. In the 1930s, the small Texas town of Hondo turned heads with an unconventional beauty contest that focused exclusively on women's feet. This peculiar event allowed participants to flaunt their most beautifully polished and manicured toes, while their faces remained entirely hidden from view. Judges equipped with a discerning eye evaluated the contestants based on toe shape, grooming, and overall elegance, making this contest a quirky yet fascinating reflection of beauty standards at the time. Locals and curious travelers flocked to see this unique spectacle, eager to witness a celebration of a body part often overlooked. Perhaps the contest illustrated a broader shift in societal views on beauty, encouraging participants and spectators alike to consider femininity and self-expression in new light. Could this emphasis on feet, rather than the face, challenge our modern perceptions of attractiveness? By embracing diverse beauty ideals, we might just discover a richer, more inclusive understanding of what it means to be beautiful. You won't believe this about Hattie McDaniel. In 1940, this remarkable actress became the first African-American woman to win an Academy Award, specifically for her performance as Mammy in the epic film Gone with the Wind. Hattie's historic victory marked a pivotal moment in Hollywood, highlighting not only her exceptional talent, but also the urgent need for greater representation of African Americans in an industry rife with racial discrimination. The ceremony, held in segregated Los Angeles, became a significant backdrop for her heartfelt acceptance speech, which resonated deeply in a divided nation. McDaniel's groundbreaking achievement inspired countless actors and actresses of color, proving that despite the prevalent stereotypes and barriers, success in cinema was achievable with talent and perseverance. Today we reflect on her enduring legacy, which serves as a powerful reminder of the progress made and the challenges that still exist. As we celebrate her remarkable contributions, we must also ask ourselves, how can we continue to honor her groundbreaking achievements and advocate for greater diversity in Hollywood's future? Here's what actually happens when a cobra warns you. Cobras are fascinating creatures renowned for their unique warning tactics. When a cobra spreads its iconic hood, it's not merely a dramatic show. This display serves as a crucial part of its multi-layered defense mechanism, making the snake appear larger and more intimidating to potential threats. But there's more to these reptiles than just visual bluffing. Certain species of cobras have evolved to secrete pheromone-rich saliva, which serves to mark their territory or attract mates. This intricate communication system showcases the cobra's adaptability and intelligence. If visual warnings and scents fail, spitting cobras have a backup plan. They can eject venom with remarkable accuracy, reaching up to 1.8 meters. This venom isn't just a toxic substance. It's a precision chemical weapon aimed to blind attackers temporarily and cause excruciating pain. The cobra's combination of bluffing, chemical warnings, and physical defenses demonstrates its status as one of nature's most sophisticated survivalists, effectively blending elegance and lethality. How does such a complex strategy evolve in nature? What if I told you Colmar is a cultural gem? This charming town in northeastern France is a treasure trove of cultural heritage, reflecting a fascinating history of German and French influence. Known as the capital of Alsace, Colmar has changed hands between these nations multiple times over the centuries. This rich past is vividly displayed in its stunning architecture. As you wander through its cobblestone streets, marvel at the Gothic St. Martin's Church, which boasts an intricate facade and a towering spire, serving as a striking reminder of its medieval roots. Just around the corner, you'll find the Renaissance-style Maison Pfister, a standout with its colorful wooden beams and beautifully decorated facade that showcases the artistic flair of the Renaissance period. This unique blend of styles narrates the story of a town that has embraced its diverse heritage, making it an integral part of its identity. Visitors are not merely strolling through streets, they are navigating a living history with every building and alley holding a tale waiting to be uncovered. Discovering Colmar is more than a sightseeing trip, it's an adventure through time. You won't believe this about rare watermelons. The extraordinary Densuke watermelon, a true treasure from Hokkaido, Japan, captivates both taste buds and wallets. Unlike your average watermelon, the Densuke boasts a striking shiny black skin that sets it apart. This unique appearance is not just for show. It hints at the sweetness and juiciness that fans rave about. So what drives their price into the thousands? Scarcity and meticulous cultivation play crucial roles. Farmers treat these watermelons like delicate gems, ensuring they receive the perfect amount of water and sunlight. They protect their crops from pests and harsh weather, making every Densuke watermelon a product of labor and expertise. With prices soaring as high as $6,000 for a single fruit, the Densuke has become a luxurious gift and a status symbol among connoisseurs. Imagine offering one of these rare fruits at a gathering. Next time you savor a slice of watermelon, think about the exclusive experience that comes with biting into a Densuke and the incredible care that goes into growing each fruit. Can you imagine that mantises are aerial snipers? These fascinating insects, often disguised as twigs or leaves, might seem calm, but they are among nature's fiercest hunters. Using their complex eyes, which contain thousands of individual visual units, mantises create detailed 3D images, empowering them to detect even the slightest movements nearby. When a potential meal, like a fluttering butterfly or buzzing fly, comes into view, the mantis springs into action with remarkable finesse. It momentarily slows its heartbeat, carefully locking its focus on the target, before launching a lightning-fast strike that takes just 40 milliseconds to execute. Their forelegs, equipped with sharp spikes, function like spring-loaded traps, achieving a jaw-dropping success rate of over 90% in capturing prey. Some species have even honed their skills enough to snatch insects mid-flight with incredible accuracy. This combination of stealth, precision vision, and rapid response showcases how evolution has crafted the mantis into a master predator, proving that being small doesn't diminish one's effectiveness in the animal kingdom. Discover the adorable secret of otters and their stones. This charming fact reveals yet another side to these fascinating creatures. Otters are renowned not just for their playful demeanor, but also for their impressive tool-using skills. Each otter has a unique favorite stone, which they often keep tucked away in a small pouch or under their arm for easy access. This stone serves a vital purpose. Otters use it to crack open the tough shells of mollusks and crustaceans, delicious seafood they enjoy. Picture an otter gracefully floating on its back, clutching its prized rock in one paw while indulging in a meal. This behavior illustrates their remarkable intelligence and playful spirit. Some otters even curate a collection of stones, carefully selecting the most suitable one for each culinary endeavor. The next time you find yourself watching an otter at a zoo or in a wildlife documentary, take a moment to reflect on this unique relationship they have with their chosen stones. They aren't merely playing, they're showcasing a remarkable aspect of their survival skills and environment interaction. Did you know that Sakurajima Island is a volcanic wonder? Sakurajima Island in Japan is a breathtaking example of nature's fierce beauty, where the land is forever sculpted by volcanic activity. This island, known as one of the most active volcanoes globally, constantly erupts, releasing ash that creates a unique environment for both nature and the island's residents. Imagine strolling through your neighborhood where fluffy layers of volcanic ash cover the ground like snow. This is a daily reality for the locals. They have developed remarkable ways to coexist with Sakurajima's fiery presence, including using specialized machinery to clear streets of ash efficiently. The volcanic activity doesn't deter residents. Instead, it fuels a rich community spirit and attracts curious tourists eager to witness the dynamic landscape shaped by lava flows and ash deposits. Visitors can explore stunning views, learn about volcanic science at local museums, and even taste special dishes influenced by the fertile soil enriched by volcanic ash. Life on Sakurajima is truly a blend of challenge and beauty. How does this volcanic island thrive amid such constant change? Ever thought about why wombats are nature's builders? These remarkable marsupials are not just cute creatures. They are expert architects of the underground. Using powerful claws and their muscular limbs, wombats create intricate tunnel networks that can stretch up to 30 meters. These burrows are not random. Each one includes multiple chambers designed for various purposes. The tunnels maintain constant humidity and temperature, providing perfect shelters against predators and harsh weather conditions. Interestingly, wombat mothers dig backward to protect their young from the risk of collapsing soil. Their tunnels aren't just for safety. They cleverly branch out to confuse potential intruders, making them a brilliant defensive strategy. What's more, these dens often become communal spaces shared across generations of wombats, showcasing a fascinating aspect of their social behavior. Wombats also play a key role in shaping local soil ecology and promoting plant growth through their digging activities. Through their natural building skills, wombats have created structures that can endure much longer than many human-made constructions, proving that even without tools or plans, they are extraordinary builders. What if I told you about the Atacama's night sky? This remarkable place, located in northern Chile, is often considered one of the best spots on Earth for observing the heavens. Why? Its astonishingly clear atmosphere is incredibly dry and free of moisture, allowing breathtaking views of stars, planets, and galaxies without distortion. In the Atacama Desert, light pollution is minimal, thanks to the sparse population and absence of major cities, meaning the dazzling night sky shines in all its glory. You can expect to see thousands of stars twinkling brightly, even with just your naked eye. Local astronomy tours capitalize on these ideal conditions, offering telescopes and expert guides who help you explore constellations and celestial phenomena. The European Southern Observatory and other observatories have set up here, utilizing the region's unique environment for groundbreaking astronomical research. Whether you're an astronomy enthusiast or simply someone who appreciates the beauty of the cosmos, a night spent stargazing in the Atacama Desert is an unforgettable experience that will leave you in awe. Can you imagine that birds sleep while flying? It sounds like the plot of a science fiction story, yet it's true. Some incredible birds, such as frigate birds and swifts, have developed the remarkable ability to sleep during their long flights. Researchers equipped with tiny EEG sensors have observed these birds and uncovered a fascinating phenomenon known as unihemispheric slow-wave sleep. This means that while one side of their brain rests, the other side remains alert and vigilant. This extraordinary adaptation is vital for species that cannot afford to land safely on water or lack food sources during their long migrations. By resting one hemisphere of their brain, these birds can navigate vast oceans for days or even weeks, avoiding obstacles and maintaining balance, all while enjoying much-needed brain rest. This ability illustrates the wonders of evolution, as these birds are the only known vertebrates capable of sleeping in motion. Nature has found an ingenious solution for rest, demonstrating how life can thrive even in the most challenging conditions. Ever thought about why wealth matters for presidents? Before Donald Trump made headlines for his wealth, the title of the richest U.S. president belonged to none other than John F. Kennedy. Born into a prominent Boston family, Kennedy's financial status resulted from a combination of family fortunes and astute investments. Though he didn't possess the billions that modern politicians might boast, his fortune was remarkable for his era. Kennedy's family engaged in various lucrative industries, including shipbuilding and real estate, which facilitated the accumulation of significant wealth before he even considered a political career. It's intriguing to reflect that this wealthy man led the nation during critical events like the Cuban Missile Crisis and the early civil rights movement. His affluence not only provided him with comfortable living standards, but also afforded him unique opportunities and influential connections that likely shaped his political path. So when you contemplate the legacies of presidents, remember that their wealth can profoundly influence their leadership styles and decision-making processes. Hard to believe, but is this the tallest bridge ever? The Milo Viaduct in France is an astonishing feat of engineering that reaches an incredible height of 343 meters. 1,125 feet, making it the tallest bridge in the world. Nestled in the picturesque south of France, this cable-stayed bridge elegantly spans the Tarn River Valley, connecting the towns of Millau and Creusels. When standing on this remarkable structure, you are actually standing taller than the Eiffel Tower. The viaduct was opened to traffic in 2004, the result of the brilliant collaboration between French engineer Michel Virloju and renowned architect Norman Foster. They crafted this masterpiece with sleek lines and a minimalistic aesthetic that perfectly complements the rugged landscape surrounding it. Not only does the Millau Viaduct alleviate traffic congestion, but it has also become an iconic symbol of modern engineering and design. Visitors from all corners of the globe flock to this site, eager to witness its breathtaking beauty and innovative design. So next time you're thinking about bridges, don't forget about this stunning marvel in France that truly soars above the rest. Ever thought about why echidnas are sensory marvels? The echidna, a unique spiny monotreme found in Australia, is not just an odd-looking animal. It possesses remarkable sensory abilities that set it apart in the animal kingdom. At the tip of its elongated snout, thousands of electroreceptors allow the echidna to detect the subtle electric fields produced by the muscle movements of insects underground. This incredible adaptation acts like a sixth sense, enabling the echidna to locate ants, termites, and larvae hidden beneath layers of soil or foliage. As it digs, this living radar system picks up on faint signals, honing in on its prey with astonishing precision. Once it identifies a strong signal, the echidna quickly extends its long, sticky tongue to snatch the insect in mere milliseconds. Unlike many predators that depend heavily on sight or smell, the echidna's unique approach makes it a highly effective nocturnal forager, especially in Australia's often dark and arid environments. Despite its seemingly clumsy appearance, the echidna's feeding prowess highlights how nature has mastered the art of survival, transforming bioelectric cues into a powerful hunting strategy. Here's what actually happens when fawns are born. When fawns enter the world, they surprise everyone with their incredible adaptation. They are born without a scent. This remarkable feature acts as a clever survival tactic, shielding them from predators like wolves and bears. Picture a tiny fawn lying motionless in the tall grass, perfectly camouflaged as it plays an instinctual game of hide and seek with nature. The absence of scent means these vulnerable little creatures can evade detection by hungry animals who primarily rely on their keen sense of smell. While their mothers are out foraging for food, they can safely leave their young in secluded spots, allowing the fawns to remain hidden and protected. But the story doesn't end there. As fawns mature, they gradually develop their unique scent, which is essential for bonding with their mothers. This connection helps them navigate the complexities of the forest as they explore their environment. So the next time you come across a fawn, remember, it's equipped with remarkable survival skills, born from the wonders of nature. Guess what really drives Russia's stunning Valley of Geysers? This extraordinary location, found in the Kamchatka Peninsula, is a geothermal marvel, home to around 90% of the country's geysers. Here, nature puts on a spectacular show, where thermal pools glisten in vibrant turquoise hues, and steam rises dramatically from fumaroles. The landscape is like something out of a fantasy, making it a must-see for adventurers and nature enthusiasts alike. You can trek through the valley, which stretches several kilometers, immersing yourself in the sights and sounds of bubbling water and erupting geysers. Some eruptions happen every few minutes, while others might take a well-deserved break for days. This unique activity stems from volcanic processes deep within the Earth, showcasing the planet's dynamic geology. Visitors often marvel at the force and beauty of nature displayed here, as the geysers shoot jets of hot water high into the air, reminding us of the incredible power that lies beneath our feet. Whether you are seeking to appreciate nature or learn about Earth's geological wonders, the Valley of Geysers offers an exhilarating experience not to be missed. Believe it or not, lemons love to stay afloat. It might surprise you to learn that when you toss a lemon into a pool of water, it floats right on the surface. In contrast, limes sink to the bottom. So what causes this interesting difference in buoyancy? The answer lies in the structure of these citrus fruits. Lemons feature thicker and more porous rinds filled with tiny air pockets. These air pockets decrease the overall density of the lemon, allowing it to be less heavy than water, which is why it bobs and bounces on the surface. On the other hand, limes have tighter, denser skins with fewer air pockets, making them relatively heavier. Think of this phenomenon as nature's own experiment in buoyancy, showing us how even seemingly simple fruits differ remarkably. This quirky characteristic of lemons and limes serves as a delightful reminder of the variety and complexity found throughout nature. So the next time you squeeze lemon juice into your favorite beverage or dish, pause and appreciate how these fruits behave in water. It's a surprising twist in the world of citrus that adds a splash of fun to your culinary adventures. Here's something incredible about lake explosions. Limnic eruptions are one of nature's most startling phenomena, transforming a peaceful lake into a terrifying explosion of gas. This rare event occurs when carbon dioxide accumulates in the deep waters of a lake, trapped by pressure. If the pressure exceeds the lake's limits, it can trigger a sudden release of gas, propelling water and everything on the surface skyward. A devastating instance took place in 1986 at Lake Nyos in Cameroon, where a violent limnic eruption unleashed a colossal cloud of carbon dioxide that swept through nearby villages, claiming nearly 1,300 lives and shocking the global community. This disaster served as a grim reminder of the hidden dangers these lakes can pose. In response, scientists have dedicated their efforts to developing strategies to avert similar tragedies. One effective method is called degassing, which involves carefully releasing the trapped gas to reduce pressure. By enhancing our understanding of these bodies of water and implementing preventive measures, we can protect communities living near limnic eruption-prone lakes and significantly minimize the risk of catastrophic events. You might be shocked to learn that Seychelles is a tropical paradise. Imagine a collection of islands where the sun shines brightly, the gentle waves sing, and the soft sand invites you to unwind. This stunning archipelago, located in the Indian Ocean, boasts idyllic landscapes that seem straight out of a postcard. With over 115 islands, Seychelles is a sanctuary for sun-seekers and nature enthusiasts alike. While other parts of the world brace for winter's chill, these islands remain warm and inviting, making it a perfect escape. Envision hiking the lush trails of Mahé, discovering the iconic granite formations at Anse Source d'Argent, or snorkeling among vibrant coral reefs teeming with colorful fish. The local culture enhances this tropical experience, featuring tantalizing Creole cuisine that delights the palate, alongside friendly locals eager to share tales of their island heritage. Whether you crave relaxation on sun-soaked beaches or thrilling adventures in nature, Seychelles offers it all. So why not trade winter blues for sunny hues? Your paradise is waiting, and it's just a flight away. What if I told you Sweden is a giant in Europe? Spanning roughly 450,000 square kilometers, Sweden ranks as the 5th largest country on the continent. To visualize its size, that's approximately 4.5% the land area of the entire United States. With a population of around 10.5 million, the country is a Scandinavian treasure, not only for its vastness, but also for its breathtaking coastline, which stretches over 3,200 kilometers, and is adorned with thousands of stunning islands waiting to be discovered. Imagine serene lakes surrounded by lush forests, as nearly 70% of Sweden is blanketed in trees, making it an ideal setting for various outdoor activities. Whether you're hiking in expansive national parks or kayaking through turquoise waters, nature lovers find endless opportunities for exploration. Sweden's landscapes invite you from the vibrant urban life in cities like Stockholm to the tranquil embrace of its wilderness. This natural beauty provides a sanctuary for a rich variety of wildlife and is an integral part of the Swedish way of life. So whether you're keen on outdoor adventures, history, or simply exploring diverse cultures, Sweden is sure to captivate your imagination. You might be shocked to learn that discover the Slinky's incredible journey to fame. During World War II, an unexpected twist of fate led to one of the most beloved toys of all time, the Slinky. Navy engineer Richard James was engaged in developing springs when he dropped one of his creations. To his surprise, instead of rolling away, the spring righted itself and landed upright. This little mishap sparked his creativity, realizing that this lively metal spring could be transformed into a playful toy. James and his wife, Betty, introduced the Slinky to the world in 1945. Its simple yet captivating design, allowing it to walk downstairs in an enchanting motion, quickly captivated both kids and adults alike. The Slinky became a staple in American households, making appearances in numerous commercials and films, forever embedding itself in popular culture. Today, this twisty wonder continues to bring joy to new generations, teaching us that sometimes the best ideas come from unexpected moments. Who knew that a drop spring could lead to so much happiness? Is it really true that IC 1101 is a cosmic giant? Imagine a galaxy so massive that it dwarfs our own Milky Way by an astonishing 220 times. Meet IC 1101, a colossal elliptical galaxy located nearly 1 billion light-years away in the Abell 2029 galaxy cluster. This cosmic behemoth spans an incredible 6 million light-years across, containing more than 100 trillion stars. Yes, trillions. To visualize its scale, if you stood at one edge of IC 1101 and looked across, you would need to travel billions of years at the speed of light just to reach the other side. What's even more fascinating is that IC 1101 is not isolated. It belongs to a larger cosmic family, interacting with numerous other galaxies within its cluster. As astronomers delve deeper into these vast reaches of space, they wonder about the formation mechanisms of such immense galaxies and the secrets they may harbor. IC 1101 serves as a stunning reminder of the universe's grandeur and the unimaginable scales of cosmic structures that await our exploration. What other secrets does the universe still hold? Can you imagine that a cuckoo deceives other birds? The cuckoo is a master manipulator of the avian world, showcasing a remarkable behavior called brood parasitism. Rather than construct its own nest, the female cuckoo cleverly lays her eggs in the nests of other bird species. This isn't random. She meticulously selects a host whose eggs closely resemble her own, ensuring her eggs match in color, size, and speckle patterns with astonishing precision. Once the cuckoo chick hatches, often the first to do so, it instinctively pushes the host's eggs or chicks out of the nest, securing its place as the sole occupant. The unsuspecting foster parents, driven by their natural instincts, feed the fast-growing cuckoo hatchling without realizing they are nurturing an imposter. This cunning strategy allows the cuckoo to evade parental responsibilities, freeing it to lay more eggs in various nests. This fascinating behavior highlights that survival in the wild can hinge on intelligence and strategy, proving that sometimes outsmarting your neighbors is just as vital as having brute strength. Believe it or not, buffets can be deceptive. Heading to an all-you-can-eat buffet may seem like a blissful experience filled with endless food choices, but the reality can be quite different. Many diners are tempted by the idea of getting their money's worth, believing they can eat heaps of delicious dishes. However, unless you're a competitive eater or have a massive appetite, you might find that the flat rate seems more appealing than it actually is. Research shows that the average person can only consume a limited amount of food before feeling full, which often leads to disappointment as the plate remains half full. Moreover, the wide variety of options can encourage overeating, leaving you feeling sluggish and uncomfortable. Not to mention, buffets often result in significant food wastage, with delicious items going uneaten while patrons struggle to keep up. So, when you spot those enticing piles of fried chicken or a fountain of chocolate, ask yourself, do you really need to indulge just because it's there? Assessing what your stomach can handle alongside your budget is essential before diving in. Is it really true that your eyes tell your diet? It's true. The positioning of an animal's eyes can reveal crucial information about their eating habits and survival strategies. Carnivores, like lions and eagles, have their eyes located at the front of their heads. This arrangement provides them with excellent depth perception, allowing them to focus precisely on their prey. Picture a lion stealthily stalking through the tall grass, its keen eyes locked onto a gazelle, ready to pounce. In contrast, herbivores, such as cows and rabbits, possess eyes on the sides of their heads. This adaptation grants them a broader field of vision, which is essential for spotting predators. With their panoramic sight, they can detect threats from nearly any direction, enabling them to flee quickly when danger approaches. So the next time you observe an animal, take a moment to notice where its eyes are positioned. It's not just about beauty, it's about survival. These visual adaptations reflect the unique roles each creature plays in the ecosystem, showcasing the incredible diversity of life on our planet. Turns out the truth is that dying is illegal in Netherlands. This quirky situation in Colorado stems from a history that seems almost straight out of a comedy. In the scenic mountain town of Nederland, a peculiar law has become a delightful point of conversation among residents and tourists alike. It is reportedly illegal to die. This humorous legislation arose when a local man's body was famously preserved in an unconventional manner, prompting the community to whimsically declare itself a territory for immortals. Although this law is not truly enforceable, it serves as an amusing attraction, sparking curiosity and laughter. Locals often joke about their determination to avoid the fate of dying, thus adding to the town's charming atmosphere. Tourists flock to hear tales of the frozen local legend, enriching their visit with stories of a law that underlines the town's unique character. So, if you're wandering through Nederland, take a moment to appreciate this lighthearted law. It beautifully illustrates how life can be celebrated even in the face of mortality, reminding us that humor and community spirit can flourish in the most unexpected ways. Why exactly does Saudi Arabia hide its secret rivers? Despite being famous for its expansive deserts and imposing heat, Saudi Arabia surprisingly possesses a hidden network of temporary waterways known as wadis. These stunning features resemble dry riverbeds that spring to life during the rare rainstorms that the region experiences. For locals and wildlife alike, a typically parched wadi can dramatically transform into a rushing stream, highlighting the resilience of life in such an arid environment. The term wadi originates from Arabic, meaning valley or riverbed, a nod to its essential role in the ecosystem. These seasonal rivers vary greatly in size, from narrow channels to vast valleys capable of transporting large volumes of water. When floods occur, they provide crucial hydration to both plants and animals, serving as vital lifelines in a landscape often thought to be unwelcoming. Wadis also attract wildlife and can be utilized by farmers for irrigation, showcasing the remarkable adaptability of life in this beautiful yet challenging desert country. How do these hidden rivers contribute to both nature and agriculture in Saudi Arabia? Hard to believe, but this is the Iron Maiden. The Iron Maiden is one of history's most notorious torture devices, with a design that invokes both terror and fascination. Imagine a large, coffin-like iron structure, entirely unassuming at first glance. However, within its dark interior are sharp spikes protruding from every angle, ready to inflict suffering on its unfortunate occupant. Once locked inside, the victim faced a torturous fate, with no room to escape the agony inflicted by the device. This ghastly invention was not intended for a swift death. Rather, it subjected its victims to a prolonged and painful ordeal, reflecting the extreme measures some ancient societies would employ for punishment and control. While many tales of the Iron Maiden blend fact with fiction, historians continue to debate its actual use. Was it employed in the past, or is it merely folklore? Nonetheless, the image of this spiked cabinet remains firmly rooted in our imagination, serving as a chilling symbol of human creativity turned cruel. Today, such brutal practices belong to the annals of history. Yet the Iron Maiden endures as a stark reminder of humanity's darker instincts. Is it really true that our teeth rival shark teeth? You might be surprised to learn that human teeth are actually as strong as those of a shark, since both are made of enamel, the hardest substance found in our bodies. This remarkable strength allows our teeth to handle tough foods and maintain their structure over time. However, sharks have a significant advantage. They can continuously lose and regrow their teeth throughout their lives, sometimes shedding as many as 30,000 teeth. In stark contrast, humans typically only get 2 sets of teeth, baby teeth that fall out, and permanent teeth expected to last a lifetime. This limitation makes dental care especially crucial for us. While our teeth can endure quite a bit, any decay or damage is permanent and can lead to expensive dental work or unsightly gaps. Interestingly, our teeth often reflect our overall health, serving as indicators of dietary choices and hygiene practices. So while our teeth might share a strength similar to that of shark teeth, we must prioritize proper dental care to keep our unique set healthy and strong. Can you imagine that Chernobyl's ghost town was once thriving? This astonishing transformation centers around the city of Pripyat in Ukraine, where life flourished until the catastrophic nuclear disaster in April 1986. Home to more than 50,000 residents, many of whom worked at the nearby Chernobyl power plant. Pripyat was a beacon of Soviet progress, showcasing parks, schools, and lively markets. However, the explosion at the power plant changed everything, prompting a swift evacuation that left homes filled with personal belongings and daily life suspended in time. Almost overnight, vibrant streets turned silent, and schools went from centers of education to haunting reminders of life that once was. Nature has since taken over, with trees breaking through concrete, and wildlife returning to a landscape abandoned by humanity. In recent years, as radiation levels have gradually decreased, adventurous tourists have begun to explore this eerie site, walking through once bustling avenues and ghostly playgrounds. The story of Pripyat emphasizes the delicate balance between human innovation and nature's power, serving as a haunting reminder of our technological ambitions. Surprisingly, it's a fact that the Philippines is youthful. The Philippines, spanning around 300,000 square kilometers, is not just a breathtaking archipelago. It's a vibrant nation with about 117 million inhabitants. What stands out is that more than half of this population is under the age of 25, making it the youngest population in Southeast Asia. This youthful dynamic brings a lively spirit to Filipino culture, evident in the music, fashion, and technology that thrive in urban areas. For example, hip-hop and traditional folk music merge in the streets, creating new genres that resonate with the youth. Additionally, around 80% of Filipinos identify as Catholic, and this faith deeply influences their customs, holidays, and community activities. The interplay between youthful enthusiasm and established traditions gives rise to spectacular festivals like Sinulog and Ati-Atihan, which vividly showcase their rich cultural heritage. As young people embrace modern trends, the Philippines exemplifies a harmonious blend of tradition and innovation, promising a bright future. Whether you're wandering through bustling Manila or relaxing on Boracay's beautiful beaches, the lively energy of this nation is palpable, capturing the essence of a society brimming with potential. What if I told you about Sanji Resort's haunting history? This once glamorous hotel in Taiwan was intended to offer luxury and breathtaking ocean views. However, it became infamous due to a series of tragic accidents, which sadly led to fatalities. These incidents drew the attention of local authorities, who made the tough decision to close the resort for safety reasons. Once a place of paradise, Sanji Resort quickly transformed into a feared site, making it a no-go zone for locals. Its eerie ambiance, combined with stories of misfortune, has turned it into a ghostly landmark, capturing the imagination of those who hear its tale. Nature has taken charge, with vines enveloping the crumbling balconies and the silence echoing where joy once thrived. As people walk by, they may glance at the weathered walls and experience a chilling sensation, pondering what might have been had fate favored the resort. This poignant location serves as a powerful reminder of how quickly dreams can collapse, sparking the curiosity of adventurers eager to uncover the secrets lingering in its shadows. Ever thought about why ostrich eggs are so fascinating? Ostrich eggs are remarkable wonders of nature, as they are the largest eggs laid by any living land animal. Each egg can weigh up to 2 kilograms, which is equivalent to nearly 24 chicken eggs in volume. The shells of these giant eggs are impressively thick, measuring up to 3 millimeters, allowing them to withstand the weight of an adult human without cracking. What's equally intriguing is how ostriches lay their eggs in communal nests, shallow pits that are scraped into the ground, where multiple females contribute to a single clutch. Incubation is a family affair. A dominant female, along with the male, takes turns keeping the eggs warm, using sand and feathers to control the temperature during the 42-day incubation period. Inside, the yolk is rich in nutrients, providing what the growing chick needs to emerge successfully through the thick shell using a special temporary beak tooth. Beyond their role in reproduction, these eggs have a fascinating history, being used as water canteens, painting canvases, and even as subjects in embryology and paleontology studies. How incredible is that? Prepare to be amazed by Mongolia's Mother's Glory medals. In Mongolia, the act of motherhood is celebrated with a unique awards program that honors women who dedicate themselves to raising families. Mothers are recognized based on the number of children they birth, with 2 distinct tiers of the prestigious Mother's Glory medal. For those nurturing 4 or 5 children, a second-class medal awaits, while those welcoming 6 or more children are awarded the esteemed first-class medal. complete with a cash bonus from the government. This tradition underscores the deep respect Mongolian society holds for mothers, not merely as caregivers, but as vital contributors to community life. In a nation grappling with slow population growth, these awards not only recognize individual achievements, but also aim to encourage larger families. This honor resonates deeply with Mongolia's rich nomadic culture, where emphasis on family and communal ties plays a crucial role. So the next time you consider the ways society celebrates parenting, remember that in Mongolia, motherhood is recognized with medals and heartfelt gratitude. What if I told you Vin Diesel is a D&D fan? It's surprising to think of the iconic action star from films like Fast and Furious enjoying the fantasy world of Dungeons & Dragons. But he's been an avid player for over 2 decades. Diesel's fascination with D&D began in his childhood, weaving through his life as a source of creativity and inspiration. He often describes how the game's rich storytelling has not only shaped his imagination, but also influenced his on-screen performances. Vin immerses himself in the role-playing experience, crafting intricate characters and exciting narratives that engage both him and his friends. This commitment to gaming highlights an unexpected side of the muscular actor, showcasing that beneath the tough exterior lies a creative soul who treasures teamwork and adventure. Through interviews, Diesel recalls many memorable gaming sessions, revealing how they've connected him with fellow enthusiasts. So the next time you watch one of his action-packed films, just remember, while he's racing cars and flexing muscles on screen, he's also rolling dice and crafting epic tales behind the scenes. Prepare to be amazed by the fierce Wolverine. This remarkable creature, weighing just 10 to 25 kilo, defies its size with incredible strength and tenacity. The Wolverine has jaws powerful enough to crush frozen bones, showcasing its evolutionary adaptations that support survival in harsh environments. With dense fur and a layer of subcutaneous fat, it thrives in frigid temperatures, allowing it to hunt and scavenge even in the depths of winter. Equipped with sharp claws and muscular limbs, this agile animal can navigate steep cliffs and dig deep into snow-covered carcasses. Remarkably, wolverines can detect carrion buried under several meters of snow, traveling up to 40 kilometers in a single day to find food. Despite being much smaller than their natural predators, such as wolves and bears, wolverines are known for their fearless temperament, often challenging these larger animals to defend their meals. Their fierce nature has cemented their role in indigenous folklore and wildlife studies, symbolizing endurance and survival. In essence, the wolverine is not merely a small mammal, it embodies the spirit of determination and resilience in the natural world. Did you know that hyenas communicate through laughter? The iconic cackling of the spotted hyena may sound amusing, but it's a complex system of vocal communication that conveys vital social information. Each laugh or giggle encodes details about age, sex, emotional state, and even hierarchical rank within the clan. These vocalizations are crucial, signaling submission during feeding disputes or summoning allies during a hunt. With over 30 distinct call types cataloged by scientists, hyenas use specific sounds in various contexts. For instance, the intensity and frequency of their laughs can indicate their hunger levels or stress. During cooperative hunts, these vocal cues become essential for coordinating ambushes and flanking maneuvers. Hyena laughter is far from random noise. It's a structured and meaningful form of communication that weaves into the social fabric of their cunning, female-dominated societies. Understanding this behavior not only sheds light on hyenas themselves, but also challenges our assumptions about animal communication. So next time you hear a hyena laugh, remember, it's not joy you hear, but a complex conversation. Surprisingly, it's a fact that lobsters can live for 50 years. These fascinating creatures aren't just a delicacy, they're also one of the longest living crustaceans in our oceans. Imagine a lobster swimming through the waves for decades, growing larger and wiser as time goes by. Scientists have revealed that these remarkable beings can reach nearly half a century old, thanks to their unique biological makeup that enables them to resist the common signs of aging. Rather than deteriorating, lobsters continue to grow throughout their lives and possess the extraordinary ability to regenerate lost claws if they experience a fight. This trait serves as a crucial survival skill, allowing them to fend off predators and continue thriving in their environment. With their tough exoskeletons and adaptability, lobsters stand out as the superstars of the underwater realm. As they mature, their shells change colors, showcasing a stunning spectrum of hues. Next time you spot a lobster, remember that you might be looking at a creature that has existed longer than some of your favorite movies. Isn't that astonishing? Surprisingly, it's a fact that America has 6 time zones. With its vast landscapes and diverse regions, the United States stretches across 6 distinct time zones: Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific, Alaska, and Hawaii Aleutian. This means that while people in New York City are starting their day at 9 a.m., those in Honolulu, Hawaii, are still enjoying the quiet of early morning at 4 a.m. Imagine the confusion when scheduling phone calls or online meetings. Someone could be ready for lunch while another is barely awake. These time differences affect daily routines, travel plans, and even broadcasting schedules. For instance, the excitement of New Year's Eve celebrations happens at different times across the country, creating a staggered wave of joy as each time zone welcomes the new year. The uniqueness of each region's time reflects its culture and lifestyle, where a bustling metropolis contrasts sharply with the laid-back pace of island life. This diversity reminds us of America's rich tapestry of experiences. So whether you're planning a road trip or watching your favorite show, understanding these time zones is essential for connecting with friends and family across this expansive nation. What if I told you about bungee jumping's birthplace? The Kawarau Gorge Suspension Bridge in New Zealand isn't just a bridge, it's an iconic destination for thrill seekers. This incredible structure towers 43 meters above the stunning Kawarau River, proudly holding the title of the world's first commercial bungee jumping site, which opened its doors in 1988. Picture yourself standing on the edge, heart racing, gazing down at the rushing water below while surrounded by breathtaking landscapes that resemble a postcard. The bridge serves as an adrenaline-packed launching pad for daring jumpers, but it also connects to the scenic Queenstown Trail, beloved by hikers and bikers. As you traverse this trail, you'll be treated to mesmerizing views of the gorge and river, perfectly blending nature with adventure. Whether you're ready to take the plunge into the exhilarating experience of bungee jumping, or simply want to relish the stunning vistas, the Kawarau Bridge is a must-visit destination that embodies New Zealand's spirit of adventure and the thrill of the outdoors. This might surprise you. Pufferfish are living landmines. These charming aquatic creatures possess an extraordinary ability to defend themselves against threats. When faced with danger, the pufferfish performs a remarkable transformation by rapidly gulping water or air, inflating itself to several times its ordinary size. This sudden change turns the pufferfish into a formidable, spiky orb that is not just bulky, but also tough to swallow or attack. Its skin is covered in sharp spines, making it an unappealing meal for would-be predators. More startling, many species of pufferfish contain tetrodotoxin, a potent neurotoxin that can be fatal even in tiny amounts. Found mostly in the liver, ovaries, and skin, this toxin poses a significant risk not only to other animals but also to humans, making the consumption of pufferfish, known as fugu in Japan, a task reserved for highly trained chefs capable of preparing the dish safely. Remarkably, scientists are intrigued by the pufferfish's unique inflation technique, investigating its flexible internal structures as a possible inspiration for innovative expandable materials. Truly, this unassuming creature exemplifies how sometimes nature's best defense is sheer surprise. Why exactly does the triangle trade still haunt us? The triangle trade formed a brutal economic system that thrived on human suffering, forever altering history. This horrific trade network operated in 3 interconnected legs. Ships first journeyed from Europe to West Africa, where countless individuals were captured and sold into slavery. Next, these enslaved people were transported across the Atlantic to the Caribbean, forced to labor on plantations that produced highly profitable cash crops like sugar and tobacco. Once harvested, these commodities were shipped back to New England, where they were exchanged for manufactured goods such as clothing, tools, and rum. This completed the triangular route, maintaining a cycle of immense human exploitation, driven by greed and a chilling disdain for human life. The effects of the triangle trade extended far beyond economics. They shook the very foundations of societies, fostering inequalities and cultural disruptions that resonate even today. By confronting and understanding this painful history, we honor the resilience of those who suffered and recognize the importance of acknowledging these uncomfortable truths that shape our modern world. Hard to believe, but the Great Mosque of Mecca astounds. This remarkable structure is not just the largest mosque in the world, it's also the spiritual heart of Islam. Nestled in the holy city of Mecca, Saudi Arabia, the Great Mosque, known as Al-Masjid al-Haram, can accommodate over 2 million worshippers at a time. Dominating its landscape is the Kaaba, a cube-shaped building draped in black silk, which serves as the focal point for Muslims who face it during prayer. Revered as the most sacred site in Islam, the Kaaba is a central destination during the Hajj pilgrimage that millions of Muslims undertake each year. This mosque has a rich history that dates back to the 7th century, reflecting the evolving nature of faith through its numerous expansions, particularly in the 21st century to meet the increasing number of pilgrims. As visitors walk through its grand halls, they are captivated by stunning architecture, intricate decorations, and a profound sense of unity among worshippers from around the globe. Indeed, the Great Mosque serves as a powerful reminder of devotion, community, and the deep spiritual connections that transcend borders and cultures. What if I told you about Hawaii's black sand beaches? The island of Hawaii is home to Punaluu Beach, a truly remarkable spot that captivates visitors with its striking black sand. This unique color originates from tiny fragments of volcanic lava, eroded over time, transforming the beach into a living showcase of the island's fiery geological history. Punaluu Beach stands out not only for its visual beauty, but also as a testament to the dynamic processes that shape our planet. Volcanic eruptions send molten rock spewing forth, which cools into basalt. Over time, the relentless forces of nature, waves and wind, break down these rocks into fine grains, creating the stunning black sand we see today. The contrast between the dark beach and the bright blue ocean is breathtaking. Visitors often enjoy sunbathing or strolling along the shore, and if you're lucky, you might spot sea turtles basking under the Hawaiian sun. So next time you're dreaming of a vacation, why not choose a destination where the sand is as captivating as the stories behind it? Here's a wild fact about cardboard art. Meet Monami Ono, a remarkable Japanese artist who transforms everyday cardboard, especially old Amazon boxes, into breathtaking sculptures. Instead of heading straight to the recycling bin, these discarded packages undergo a creative metamorphosis that elevates them to gallery-quality pieces. Monami Ono expertly cuts, folds, and assembles the cardboard, crafting imaginative forms that beckon viewers to appreciate their beauty and concept. Each sculpture tells a unique story, reflecting the box's past journey while showcasing the artist's innovative touch. His impressive creations have found their way into prestigious galleries throughout Japan, captivating art lovers and collectors alike, with some pieces fetching prices exceeding 11,000 euros. This incredible transformation not only challenges our perceptions of waste, but also highlights the critical role of sustainability in modern art. So the next time you receive a package, pause for a moment and consider its hidden potential. Could it be the raw material for the next great masterpiece? Have you ever wondered why did you know Italy is a linguistic treasure trove? Absolutely. While Italian serves as the main language spoken throughout this picturesque country, it represents just the surface of a rich linguistic landscape composed of numerous dialects and regional languages. Each Italian region proudly showcases its unique way of speaking, shaped by local history, cultural nuances, and geographical influences. For instance, a journey from Florence to Naples, covering just a few hundred kilometers, introduces you to a dialect so distinct that it may feel like a completely different language. Vibrant dialects such as Sicilian, Neapolitan, and Venetian come with their own unique grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. Intriguingly, many locals even prefer conversing in their regional dialects over standard Italian. This impressive linguistic variety reflects Italy's dynamic history and diverse culture, inviting curiosity from both residents and visitors alike. So whether you're savoring pasta in Rome or enjoying a cappuccino in a quaint Venice cafe, you'll find that Italy's language richness rivals its famous art and delectable cuisine, offering a delightful experience waiting to be discovered. Here's something incredible about Taiwan's stunning landscapes. Did you know that nearly 80% of Taiwan is mountainous? This incredible geography not only shapes the island's breathtaking scenery, but also provides remarkable experiences throughout your day. Imagine waking up in bustling Taipei, where modern skyscrapers brush the clouds and street vendors serve delicious breakfast treats, like flaky scallion pancakes. As you sip your bubble tea, the mountains rise majestically in the distance, inviting you on an adventure. Just a couple of hours later, you could find yourself lounging on the sun-kissed beaches of Kenting. Here, you can soak up the tropical vibes and dive into the azure waters of the Pacific Ocean. The day doesn't have to stop there. For those seeking more thrills, a hike up the majestic Jade Mountain, standing tall at 3,952 meters, awaits. Reaching its peak rewards you with a breathtaking view that showcases lush valleys and distant coastlines. Taiwan's diverse landscapes create a unique opportunity where nature and urban life blend seamlessly, allowing you to experience the best of both worlds all in one unforgettable trip. What are you waiting for? Turns out the truth is that cells get cleaned. When cells inside our body die, our immune system employs a fascinating process called phagocytosis to maintain health. This process revolves around phagocytes, a special type of white blood cell that acts like tiny janitors, scouring the body for debris. Imagine these cells patrolling the bloodstream, on the lookout for dead or damaged cells. When they find these unwanted remnants, phagocytes engulf and digest them, breaking down materials into smaller, usable parts. This cleanup not only clears away cellular waste, but also recycles valuable components that your body can use to support its functions. Phagocytosis plays a crucial role in our immune response, helping to fend off infections and diseases by ensuring that old cells are moved and replaced with healthy new ones. The next time you nip your finger or catch a cold, remember that behind the scenes, your body's cleanup crew is hard at work, silently defending your health and keeping you in vibrant shape. This might surprise you. Pets have preferences too. Just like humans, our beloved cats and dogs can be left-handed or right-handed. This fascinating fact reveals how their brain structure influences the way they interact with the world. Researchers have discovered that many animals favor one side when completing tasks, whether reaching for a tasty treat or batting at a toy. In dogs, you can often tell their dominant paw by observing which one they use first when stepping forward or playing. Interestingly, studies indicate that approximately half of our furry companions prefer their right paw, while others show a significant left paw preference. Cats join the party as well, exhibiting similar tendencies. Some research even suggests that a cat's paw preference may connect to their personality traits. Does your kitty seem to knock objects over more often with their right paw? Or does your pup retrieve the ball using their left? These unique preferences can shed light on their individual personalities. So next time you engage in playtime with your pet, keep a keen eye. They may reveal their handedness and add an intriguing layer to your bond. What if I told you about Vincent van Gogh's struggle? Vincent van Gogh, one of the most celebrated artists in history, embarked on a remarkable journey filled with both talent and turmoil. Despite his vibrant use of color and imaginative style, Van Gogh shockingly sold only a single painting during his lifetime, The Red Vineyard. This masterpiece, depicting a vineyard bathed in golden sunset hues, did not bring him the wealth or recognition he desperately sought. Instead, he faced a life marked by poverty and mental health challenges, pouring his emotions onto the canvas while largely remaining unrecognized. Today, however, Van Gogh's work tells a different story. His paintings have skyrocketed in value, often fetching tens of millions at auctions, highlighting a dramatic shift in public appreciation for his art. This astonishing change reminds us that tastes can evolve, turning past struggles into celebrated legacies. Van Gogh's life is not just a tale of hardship, but a powerful testament to creativity and passion, inspiring us to embrace our own artistic pursuits regardless of immediate success. Did you know that bullfrogs can grow this large? The bullfrog, hailing from the southeastern United States, isn't your ordinary amphibian. It's actually the largest frog species in North America. These remarkable creatures can reach lengths of up to 25 centimeters, making them quite a sight to behold. With their broad, rounded bodies and powerful legs, bullfrogs are built for both swimming and leaping, perfect for life in ponds, marshes, and lakes. Their distinctive, deep, croaky call resonates through wetlands, particularly during mating season, where it not only attracts females but also establishes territory among rival males. These frogs have impressive appetites, consuming insects, small fish, and even other frogs. Their quick reflexes and strong hind legs help them catch prey swiftly. While they are captivating to observe, bullfrogs play an essential role in their ecosystem, serving as both predator and prey. Understanding and appreciating these large amphibians enhances our awareness of the intricate balance of nature in our own backyards, highlighting the importance of preserving their habitats for future generations. Guess what really drives our sneeze reflex? It turns out that most of us can't sneeze with our eyes open. The reason behind this fascinating fact lies in how our bodies are wired. When you feel a sneeze coming on, your nervous system triggers a series of events that prepare for an explosive release of air, aimed at expelling irritants like dust or pollen. As part of this distinct process, a reflex activates, signaling the muscles around your eyelids to contract and shut your eyes tightly. This protective mechanism is designed to keep any potential foreign particles from entering your eyes during the sneeze. After all, who wants to deal with a scratchy eye afterwards? You might be surprised to learn that attempting to keep your eyes open while sneezing can lead to discomfort or even irritation. Some people joke that it might even cause spontaneous tear production. It's incredible to recognize how this involuntary response is just one of many ways our bodies safeguard our health. So the next time you feel the familiar tickle in your nose, embrace the closed eye experience. It's a clever design that protects you. Hard to believe, but space trash has a unique solution. While the idea of floating garbage in space might sound alarming, astronauts aboard the International Space Station, ISS, have ingeniously tackled this issue. They don't allow waste to accumulate inside their living quarters. Instead, once full, they pack their trash into special bags designed for disposal. The process is straightforward. When it's time to get rid of this waste, astronauts simply toss the sealed bags overboard. Here's where it gets interesting. These bags are crafted to withstand the fierce heat of re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. As they plummet towards Earth, the bags disintegrate completely, incinerating the trash inside. This method not only keeps the ISS clean, but also ensures that the debris never becomes another piece of space junk orbiting our planet. It highlights the remarkable capacity for human innovation, even in the most challenging environments. So the next time you ponder about waste management, think of the astronauts. Their approach showcases how creativity and practicality can shine, even among the stars. Surprisingly, it's a fact that why exactly do we find white holes so intriguing? While most of us know about black holes, white holes present a peculiar twist in the cosmic narrative. Imagine a celestial phenomenon that, instead of sucking in everything around it, explosively ejects matter and light into the universe. The concept stems from Einstein's equations of general relativity, which govern gravity's role in shaping the cosmos. Essentially, if a black hole can consume light and matter, a white hole would be its polar opposite, releasing these elements back into space. Despite their thrilling potential, white holes have never been observed, leading scientists to categorize them as purely theoretical entities. This lack of evidence only fuels their mystery, prompting intense debate among physicists regarding their existence in our universe. Do white holes represent a method for recycling matter and energy in the cosmos? Or could they exist in dimensions beyond our perception? As scientists continue their exploration into the unknown, white holes remind us that the universe is filled with curious phenomena, just waiting to spark our imagination. Is it really true that New York houses hidden subway gems? Beneath the bustling streets of New York City lies a fascinating secret: the City Hall subway station. Opened in 1904, this architectural beauty was once a busy stop on the IRT Lexington Avenue line, famed for its stunning arches and ornate tiles. However, after nearly 70 years of service, it closed in 1945, unable to accommodate the longer trains of the era. Despite this closure, City Hall Station has not been completely forgotten. In 2004, to celebrate its 100-year anniversary, it opened its doors for a limited time, allowing lucky visitors to step back in time and appreciate its vintage charm. This hidden treasure showcases the rich transportation legacy of the city, with its intricate mosaics and gracefully designed architecture. Today, as you ride the subway, remember that beneath your feet lies a world of untold history waiting to be rediscovered. Next time you travel underground, think about what stories the walls of City Hall Station could tell if only they could speak. Believe it or not, crocodile tears have a practical purpose. This common myth suggests that crocodiles weep out of sadness, but the reality is far more fascinating. The term crocodile tears originates from a genuine biological process. When these impressive reptiles feed, their strong jaw muscles exert pressure on special glands located near their eyes, which leads to the secretion of tears. However, this isn't a sign of sorrow. Rather, it serves an important function: cleaning their eyes. Crocodiles often hunt along sandy shores where debris and irritants can impede their vision. The tears help wash away these particles, ensuring they maintain clear eyesight during their predatory activities. This phenomenon was first documented back in the 14th century, and it was misinterpreted as a form of emotional weeping that contributed to the metaphor. In truth, crocodiles are cold-blooded hunters driven by primal instincts rather than feelings. Researchers are currently studying the mechanisms behind tear production in other species, revealing how tears actually evolved for hygienic and protective purposes rather than solely for expressing emotions. Isn't that surprising? Turns out the truth is that relocating to Singapore requires careful planning. Moving to Singapore can be an exhilarating experience, but it's important to understand the financial realities of this vibrant city. Known for its amazing skyline and rich cultural tapestry, Singapore is also famous for its high cost of living. Housing options can be pricey, and you might be shocked at how quickly costs for groceries add up. Before you pack your bags, take a closer look at the local rental market and budget for essential utilities, because living in this bustling metropolis often comes with a premium price tag. Don't forget to consider healthcare costs and public transportation fares, as these expenses can significantly impact your monthly budget. If you're also seeking employment, delve into job opportunities that can help balance those living costs. Making well-informed decisions will not only ensure that your move is exciting, but also financially sustainable. By planning ahead and outlining a realistic budget, you can make the most of your new life in this dynamic city where the fusion of tradition and modernity awaits you. Why exactly does nature cool our buildings without power? It's fascinating to discover that certain technologies enable us to maintain comfortable indoor temperatures without air conditioning. One standout method is the innovative concept of green roofs, which are adorned with a layer of plants and vegetation. These living systems not only insulate buildings by providing shade and lowering heat absorption, but also enhance airflow around the structure. In addition to cooling, green roofs significantly contribute to stormwater management and boost local air quality. Furthermore, architects employ reflective materials that redirect sunlight away from the building, which helps in keeping indoor areas pleasant, even during scorching summer months. This eco-friendly approach is crucial as climate change increasingly urges us to seek sustainable building solutions. So, the next time you admire a building topped with a vibrant garden, or notice its shiny surfaces glimmering under the sun, keep in mind it might be cooler than it appears, and serving up an energy-efficient solution to modern challenges. Here's a wild fact about seahorses. In the underwater realm of seahorses, traditional gender roles are flipped entirely, as it's the males that carry and give birth to the young. After a captivating mating dance, the female seahorse deposits her eggs into the male's brood pouch, a fascinating, specialized chamber located on his abdomen. Once inside, the male fertilizes the eggs and incubates them for several weeks. Throughout this period, he maintains optimal conditions by regulating temperature, oxygen flow, and even salinity, ensuring the developing embryos thrive. Not only does the male nourish them, but he also protects them from hungry predators lurking in the ocean depths. When the time comes for birth, he goes through the unique experience of labor, contracting to release the tiny, fully formed seahorses into the water. This remarkable parental role is the only known case of true male pregnancy in the animal kingdom, captivating scientists and nature enthusiasts alike. Ancient Asian cultures even regarded seahorses as symbols of protection and good fortune, highlighting their unusual parenting habits and the deep commitment required for fatherhood in their world. Discover the secrets of Bryce Canyon's unique hoodoos. This stunning national park in Utah captivates visitors with its breathtaking natural amphitheater, home to thousands of hoodoos. These tall, thin spires of rock have been expertly shaped over millions of years through the relentless forces of erosion. Each hoodoo is a masterpiece, displaying a unique combination of colors that can range from deep red to soft pink. During sunrise and sunset, the light creates a magical atmosphere, making the park appear otherworldly. Many adventurers explore the scenic trails, with favorites like Queen's Garden and Peekaboo Loop leading to spectacular viewpoints. As the elements continuously sculpt these amazing formations, the landscape is always changing, offering fresh experiences for returning visitors. Interestingly, scientists predict that some hoodoos may eventually collapse, creating a dynamic setting that encourages exploration and discovery. So whether you're a seasoned hiker or a curious traveler, Bryce Canyon invites you to marvel at its geological wonders. What other secrets does nature hold in its fascinating embrace? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Riyadh Front is thriving. This vibrant new complex in the heart of Saudi Arabia is not just a shopping destination. It has emerged as a lively hub for culture, entertainment, and dining, quickly gaining recognition on the global stage. As you meander through this meticulously designed space, you'll discover a delightful mix of both international brands and upscale restaurants, all set against the backdrop of enchanting Arabian nights. When the sun dips below the horizon, Riyadh Front undergoes a stunning transformation, becoming a bustling hotspot for nightlife and community events. Here, visitors can enjoy live music performances, dance at DJ parties, or appreciate creativity at art exhibitions, featuring talent from both local and international artists. This electric atmosphere makes it an ideal gathering spot for friends and families alike. Whether you're a foodie eager to explore diverse culinary delights, a shopaholic on the lookout for the latest fashions, or an art lover wanting to indulge in the local scene, Riyadh Front promises something unique for everyone. What are you waiting for? Most people don't know this, but snow can warm you. It sounds counterintuitive, but the fluffy crystalline structure of snow actually serves as an effective insulator, playing a crucial role in the construction of igloos. When Inuit peoples meticulously carve and stack blocks of compressed snow into dome-shaped shelters, they create a network filled with tiny air pockets. These pockets trap heat, slowing down the loss of warmth to the frigid Arctic air outside. Inside an igloo, temperatures can hover around 0 degrees, or even higher, despite external conditions plummeting to a bitter 30 degrees or below. This remarkable ability to retain heat is largely due to the fact that air is a poor conductor of heat. The insulating properties of snow make igloos an extraordinary testament to human ingenuity and adaptability. For centuries, these snow houses have not only provided shelter, but have also showcased sustainable living through the clever use of local materials in one of the harshest environments on the planet. Next time you think about snow, remember its surprising role in survival. You won't believe this about Alaska's earthquakes. This massive state experiences a surprising average of 1,000 earthquakes every month. The intense seismic activity results from Alaska's unique position on a rapidly moving underwater tectonic fault, where the North American and Pacific plates interact. As these two massive plates shift and slide against each other, they generate enormous pressure that is released as earthquakes. Remarkably, Alaska accounts for about 80% of all earthquakes occurring in the United States. While many of these quakes are too small to be felt, even minor earthquakes can occur frequently enough to keep residents on alert. Some tremors, however, are powerful enough to cause significant shaking, which shapes the landscape and influences how Alaskans prepare for daily life. Many citizens equip themselves with safety kits and become well-versed in earthquake protocols. The state's dynamic geology offers an exciting opportunity for scientists to study seismic events. Are you ready to find out more about how Alaska's quakes impact the environment and its people? This might surprise you. Route 66 is full of wonders. This iconic highway, often referred to as the Main Street of America, stretches over an impressive 2,400 miles, making it one of the longest roadways in the United States. As you venture along this historic route, you'll discover an array of quirky attractions that leave lasting memories. For instance, the Cadillac Ranch in Texas showcases 10 vintage Cadillacs half buried nose first in the desert. A must-see for any road trip enthusiast. Not too far away, the infamous blue whale in Oklahoma beckons visitors to snap photos and splash around in its refreshing waters, blending art and fun perfectly. But don't forget about the breathtaking landscapes that accompany your journey. Picture standing at the edge of the Grand Canyon, gazing at its staggering depths and vibrant hues, which compel adventurers to explore fantastic hiking trails. Along Route 66, every mile tells a story, whether through its unique roadside art, rich history, or natural beauty. So what are you waiting for? Grab your friends, load up the car, and experience this unforgettable adventure for yourself. Prepare to be amazed by the original computers. Before the digital age transformed our understanding of computation, the title computer referred to human beings, predominantly women, who undertook the daunting task of performing calculations by hand. In the 1940s and 50s, NASA's space missions relied heavily on these extraordinary women, who meticulously calculated everything from artillery trajectories to the complex orbits of satellites. One standout figure, Katherine Johnson, played an essential role in NASA, determining flight paths that propelled John Glenn into orbit and advanced the historic Apollo 11 mission to the moon. Despite their remarkable contributions, these women often remained unseen and underappreciated, toiling in a male-dominated environment and combating societal norms that undervalued their work. Their calculations laid the groundwork for what would become the space race, illustrating that math and courage were inseparable in this monumental journey. Now, as we reflect on their legacy, we acknowledge these unsung heroes, recognizing that they were not merely participants. They were pivotal forces driving science, gender equality, and technological advancement forward. How many more stories of hidden genius remain to be told? Here's a wild fact about tornadoes in Oklahoma. This state leads the U.S. in tornado occurrences, with the highest frequency per square mile. Located in the heart of Tornado Alley, which spans parts of Texas, Kansas, and Nebraska, Oklahoma experiences more tornadoes than any other region in the country. The unique geography here plays a crucial role. Flat plains allow warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico to collide with cool air masses blowing in from the Rocky Mountains. This combination creates perfect storm conditions for powerful weather events. Some tornadoes can unleash ferocious winds exceeding 200 miles per hour. For thrill seekers and storm chasers, Oklahoma transforms into a haven, attracting enthusiasts eager to safely capture the awe of nature in action. The local community takes safety seriously. Many residents participate in drills and invest in sturdy storm shelters to prepare for these tumultuous weather episodes. Whether you're a budding meteorologist or simply crave the excitement, Oklahoma's dynamic tornado landscape ensures a captivating experience. Have you ever wondered why Diet Coke floats? You might be surprised to learn that a regular can of Coke sinks while its diet counterpart stays buoyant in water. This intriguing phenomenon hinges on the concept of density, which refers to how much mass is contained in a given volume. Regular Coke is filled with sugar, adding significant weight and increasing its density compared to water. When a can of Coke is placed in water, its higher density causes it to sink. In contrast, Diet Coke uses artificial sweeteners like aspartame, which are lighter than sugar. As a result, Diet Coke has a lower overall density, allowing it to float. This simple activity can transform your next gathering into a fun science experiment. Invite your friends over, fill a large container with water, and challenge them to see which can sinks and which can floats. This quirky difference not only demonstrates fundamental principles of density, but also illustrates how slight variations in ingredients can lead to surprising and delightful results in our favorite beverages. Let's uncover the truth about America's cattle pastures. Over 1/3 of all land in the contiguous United States is used as pastures for cattle, covering an impressive 654 million acres. This vast area equals about 2.6 million square kilometers, making up a whopping 35% of the total land area. The decision to dedicate such prime land to cattle grazing underscores beef production's significance in American agriculture. When we factor in cropland that grows feed specifically for cows, the land utilized for this industry rises to 41%. Imagine the sprawling landscapes that help produce the steak or hamburger on your plate. These pastures not only feed millions but also generate substantial economic activity and provide livelihoods for countless farmers. Yet this extensive land usage brings challenges, including land management and environmental impacts. The balance between meeting the agricultural demands and preserving the environment is critical. As we savor the benefits of these pastures, isn't it fascinating to consider how deeply our food systems depend on the land? Most people don't know this, but Demeter National Park astounds. Nestled in the breathtaking Montenegrin Alps, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is a treasure trove of natural beauty and adventure. One of its most stunning features is the Tara River Canyon, which ranks as one of the deepest gorges on Earth. This incredible chasm creates a spectacular backdrop, perfect for thrill seekers who indulge in exhilarating whitewater rafting. Imagine navigating the swift waters while surrounded by towering cliffs and lush greenery. Truly an unmatched experience. For hiking enthusiasts, the park boasts more than 48 peaks, with Bobatov Kuk standing proud as the tallest at 2,522 meters. As you traverse the picturesque trails, don't forget to glance up and admire the diverse wildlife. You might spot a majestic golden eagle soaring gracefully overhead, or even catch a rare glimpse of a brown bear wandering through the serene forest. With its stunning landscapes and rich biodiversity, Demeter National Park offers a vibrant playground for adventurers while also serving as a peaceful retreat for nature lovers. Are you ready to connect with the wild? You won't believe this about the largest living organism. Meet Pando, the extraordinary aspen forest in Utah, known as the largest living organism on Earth by area. This remarkable grove spans approximately 106 acres, an area comparable to around 80 football fields. But here's the twist. Pando isn't just a cluster of trees. It's an impressive single clonal organism. Each tree you see is genetically identical, emerging from a vast underground network of roots that connects them all. In the fall, the trees come alive with vibrant golden leaves, creating a breathtaking spectacle. What's truly awe-inspiring is Pando's age. Some scientists estimate that this ancient grove could be up to 80,000 years old, making it a remarkable witness to history. Unfortunately, Pando faces significant threats from climate change and human activities, which jeopardize its existence. Protecting this astonishing organism is essential for environmental health and helps us understand the complexities of ecosystems. So the next time you stroll through a forest, consider that you might be standing among living entities connected in a way you never imagined. Hard to believe, but trains zoom through Hanoi's streets. This captivating phenomenon occurs at Train Street, a unique location in Vietnam that blends everyday life with the thrill of trains rushing by. Imagine a vibrant corridor where local shops, cafes, and homes are built just inches from the railway tracks. As a train approaches, residents and visitors alike spring into action, stepping aside for the locomotive to glide past, inches away from their seated tables and chairs. It's a breathtaking moment filled with excitement and anticipation, offering a glimpse into how communities adapt to modern transportation. With the train whizzing by, tourists capture the spectacle on camera, while locals seamlessly return to their daily routines just moments after. The charm of Train Street lies in its harmony between chaotic urban life and the steady rhythm of train schedules, creating a dynamic environment for all. This bizarre yet charming tradition highlights Hanoi's uniqueness and ingenuity, drawing curious travelers from around the world who long to experience this remarkable slice of life firsthand. Would you dare to sit just a hair's breadth away from a speeding train? Prepare to be amazed by the Kuwaiti dinar. It's true. The Kuwaiti dinar is celebrated as the most valuable currency in the world, with one single dinar trading for around $330 USD. This high exchange rate stems from Kuwait's booming oil export industry, which has made the country one of the top players in the global oil market. With vast reserves of oil, Kuwait benefits from a strong economy, resulting in significant wealth that supports the dinar's strength. The Kuwaiti government has diligently managed its financial policies to keep inflation low, ensuring the currency remains robust. Unlike many other currencies that experience severe fluctuations during economic crises or political turmoil, the dinar tends to maintain a stable value. This consistency enhances its appeal, making it a safe investment option for those looking to preserve their wealth. Moreover, possessing Kuwaiti dinars gives you impressive purchasing power compared to other currencies. So whether you're thinking of traveling to Kuwait or simply intrigued by global currencies, the fascinating financial landscape of the Kuwaiti dinar is certainly worth exploring. Hard to believe, but Abraham Lake sparkles with frozen bubbles. This captivating location in Alberta, Canada, is a winter spectacle like no other. As frosty temperatures set in, the lake's surface freezes, forming a breathtaking icy layer. However, what makes this phenomenon truly remarkable is the presence of thousands of tiny methane gas bubbles trapped beneath the ice. As the lake freezes, these bubbles rise, creating a stunning visual effect that resembles a field of floating orbs or delicate ice formations. Visitors and photographers are irresistibly drawn to Abraham Lake, seeking to capture its otherworldly beauty. This enchanting sight gives the impression of stepping into a frozen fantasy, where nature's artistry reaches new heights. Beyond its aesthetic charm, these methane bubbles are a reminder of the lake's lively ecosystem. Methane is a natural outcome of decomposition, playing an important role in the environment. So if you find yourself in Alberta during the winter months, make sure to visit Abraham Lake. Experiencing this magnificent sight is a memory that will last a lifetime. Believe it or not, world currencies are fascinating. There are 168 different currencies in the world, each one representing the unique economy of a specific country or region. Take the US dollar, for instance. It's not only a medium of exchange, but also a symbol of American culture and capitalism. Similarly, the Japanese yen plays a vital role in reflecting Japan's distinct values and advanced economy. The sheer volume of currency created is astonishing. Billions of dollars worth of new banknotes are printed globally each day. This massive production is essential for keeping up with economic demands, allowing people to transact with ease. However, this raises important issues such as inflation, the risk of counterfeiting, and environmental concerns since printing requires significant resources. Some nations like Zimbabwe have even faced hyperinflation, prompting the need for giant trillion-dollar banknotes. As the dynamics of global economies evolve, the creation and management of currency remain crucial for maintaining financial stability. So the next time you handle cash or swipe a card, consider the complex world of currencies operating behind the scenes. Believe it or not, travel to Laos is easier than you think. Laos boasts flexible visa policies that cater to everyone, from short-term travelers to those looking to make it their home. Whether you're planning a brief adventure or a longer stay, the visa options available make it simple to explore this stunning country. For a quick visit, you can obtain a tourist visa through a Lao embassy, consulate, or even right from your smartphone via an e-visa, costing between $30 and $50. This user-friendly approach allows visitors to dive into Laos's lush landscapes, vibrant cities, and rich culture without hassle. But what if you want to linger longer? No worries. Business visas are on hand for those ready to work, requiring only an invitation letter from a local employer. These can be extended for up to a year, providing ample opportunity to soak in the natural beauty, savor mouth-watering local dishes, and participate in engaging cultural activities. With its welcoming stance on visa applications, Laos invites adventurers and professionals alike to discover its treasures. So are you ready for an unforgettable journey?